Welcome back to another episode of Tech Talks. It's been a good amount of time since the last episode, and I'm getting back into really being able to provide the value and content that I want to be putting out there into the world, whether that be for personal use or from a business perspective. Is really just making sure from the technology landscape is really helping to understand all of the noise and kind of to cut through the noise that's going on in the industry right now. We're seeing a huge revolution in technology, especially from the AI point of view. You know, when ChatGPT came out, it was a scary time. I mean, a lot of people, and even including myself, is what does that mean for my job? Am I being replaced? And I think, we've gotten to a point now with all of it coming out that it can actually help to enable us to be more efficient, to be more effective, to be able to utilize these technologies to our best ability. And then you keep that human approach to an organization, making sure that you're monitoring what you're saying, rather than just having somebody, send out or a tool send out an email on your behalf. But AI is getting smarter and it will only get smarter with time. And so right now with Microsoft Copilot being a huge topic of conversation is how can you actually implement AI to be effective from an organization? And AI is such a broad topic, really having to hone in on what are you looking to achieve with AI within your organization? You can start in so many different areas in terms of from the technology landscape, and we have to be able to really understand where we want our organization to go and where you want to be. And so being able to take a step back, being able to really understand where it is that AI fits into your organization, because it fits into so many different areas, but it might not be pertaining to every specific area. And so where can we really begin to utilize AI to our best abilities, and how can it be effective to our organization? Because if you're not using it effectively, then it's a waste of a technology investment. We're here to help to make sure that every technology investment that you make can actually lead to a return on investment. You look at, though, even connectivity, for example. Connectivity is the backbone to any organization. You need connectivity in order to run an organization. That's ROI in itself. Whether you have enough speed, you're looking at ROI, because if you have latency, what does that mean from an organizational standpoint? How many minutes are lost waiting for something to load or waiting to connect onto a meeting? Or, there's so many different aspects that you can look at, but a lot of times we don't look at it like that. We look at it from a perspective of being a cost. All we see are the dollar signs rather than looking at it from a different perspective. And so really today is just, kind of starting out with having that conversation of really making sure that every technology investment that you're making now is actually going to lead to some type of ROI. Sometimes you can't put a dollar sign on some of the ROI, but there are so many soft dollar savings, though, when you're looking at it from a technology perspective. And what does that mean for your organization? So, with that being said, I am going to be coming out with a lot more topics on the revolutionary AI, which we've all used, but it's now just becoming from a different perspective. But just really making sure that you as an individual can learn from it from a perspective with your organization and also from an individual level too. You might not be the one making decisions to invest in a new technology, but what if there was a technology that you could use that could help your job be better or help you be more effective and efficient within your organization, to help your organization. So really, in terms of where we're going with the channel of Tech Talks is I'm going to start talking just about the technology landscape that we have today, talking about what's revolutionizing, our industry and where we're going and where it's headed and what is there out there that's available to you today. And not every organization is going to be ready to implement AI within their organization at this very moment, but I want you to know what is out there that when you are ready, you can make those investments. So, with that being said, Thank you for listening. I know this was it was a little bit of a ramble, but I want you to be able to understand kind of, where we're going and, how we can help you from an organizational standpoint. So, with that being said, thank you for watching and stay tuned for the next episode where we'll really get into AI from a broader perspective and then start to narrow down from the technology ecosystem. Take care.